So here we are, by the grace of God, starting season 4 of A Closer Walk. Now we've had some wild, crazy weather here the last couple of weeks in the Smokies. It started with 2 windstorms that caused down trees and road closures to back-to-back Arctic blasts, bringing in snow and bitter cold temperatures. But today, things seem to be thawing out. Today, I'm going to a familiar place, but unlike I've ever seen it. Today, I'm taking the short hike to Spruce Flats Falls. Well, it would be short, except I parked at the Y in Townsend, and I'm walking the road to Treedmont and to the trailhead. And since I'm not sure how many miles that's going to be, I'll just post whatever the Garmin says. So what makes this time unique and unlike I've ever seen it? Well, the waterfall could be partially frozen. So hang around, because I'm not certain what I'm getting myself into. So here we are in the dead of winter, and I want to do a quick lesson from the barren trees, because I think there's something that God wants us to learn from them. The trees just stand here. They're not displaying their vibrant green colors or putting on their fall-colored fashion show. They're just standing there, humble and barren. They're not trying to wow anybody. And they've lost their popularity. They're not playing host to all the creatures that are living and playing in their canopy. As a matter of fact, you can't tell the living trees from the dead. So why are they standing here so dormant? Because they're protecting their roots. During the fall, they can tell by the angle of the sun and the amount of darkness that winter is approaching. So they start sealing up their branches, closing the door, so to speak, on their leaves to protect precious moisture from escaping. Moisture that they need to survive through the winter. So trees stop carrying water through their vessels to their leaves, and instead they store it in the trunk and in the roots so not to get top heavy. When the leaves fall, not only does it protect the tree from being uprooted during the strong winter winds, as the leaves act like a parachute and without them it gets less resistance, but it also acts like a blanket, a layer of insulation to protect the ground from freezing. Everything they do is to protect their roots. So what can we learn from the trees? In order to live a Christ-rooted and saturated life, then like the trees, we need to be in tune with the sun. We need to protect what is most precious to us, so not to be uprooted, even if it means to be like the trees and continually die to self. Look, sometimes we just need to close the door on some things in our lives and let those leaves fall in order to protect our roots. God puts things in nature to teach us lessons and send us reminders. We just get too busy to notice and ponder on them.